Greenland and parts of Canada would be great additions to the United States. Imagine the vast, untouched landscapes, the pristine wilderness, and the untapped potential that these regions hold. The sheer size and natural beauty of Greenland and the Canadian Arctic are awe-inspiring, and their addition to the United States could open up new frontiers for exploration and development. Imagine the resources and strategic advantages, the mineral wealth hidden beneath the ice, the potential for new shipping routes as the Arctic ice melts, and the strategic military positioning that these territories offer. The possibilities are endless, and the benefits could be immense for the United States.
Donald Trump, a man known for his bold pronouncements, outdid himself in 2019 with a series of eyebrow-raising statements about acquiring Greenland and parts of Canada. His vision, though controversial, was rooted in a strategic mindset that sought to expand American influence and resources. These weren't off-the-cuff remarks at a rally. These were apparently serious considerations discussed within his administration. High-level meetings were held, and advisors were tasked with exploring the feasibility of such acquisitions. The idea, while unconventional, was given a surprising amount of attention and analysis. The world, as it often does when Trump speaks, took notice. International media outlets covered the story extensively, and political analysts around the globe weighed in on the implications of such a move. The reactions were mixed, with some viewing it as a bold strategic play, and others as a reckless and unrealistic proposition. Trump's interest in Greenland, an autonomous territory of Denmark, reportedly stemmed from its strategic location and potential mineral resources. The island's vast ice sheets are believed to conceal significant deposits of rare earth minerals, which are crucial for modern technology and defense industries. He even went so far as to propose a trade Greenland for Puerto Rico. This audacious suggestion was met with disbelief and amusement by many, but it underscored Trump's willingness to think outside the box and challenge conventional diplomatic norms. The Danes, understandably, were not amused. Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen called the idea absurd, and the Danish government firmly rejected any notion of selling Greenland. The diplomatic fallout was swift, with Trump canceling a planned state visit to Denmark in response to the rebuff. Canada too found itself in Trump's crosshairs. The vast northern territories of Canada, rich in natural resources and strategically located near the Arctic, were seen as valuable assets that could enhance American power and influence in the region. Sources close to the administration suggested that Trump had expressed interest in acquiring parts of Canada, particularly those bordering the Arctic. The melting ice caps and the opening of new shipping routes made the Arctic a region of growing geopolitical importance, and Trump was keen to secure a foothold there. The rationale, it seemed, was similar to Greenland resources and strategic positioning. The Arctic is believed to hold vast reserves of oil, gas, and minerals, and controlling these resources could provide a significant economic and strategic advantage. These pronouncements, while shocking, were not entirely out of character for Trump. His presidency was marked by a series of unconventional and often controversial decisions, and his approach to foreign policy was no exception. He viewed international relations through a transactional lens, seeking deals and opportunities that he believed would benefit the United States. His presidency was marked by a disregard for diplomatic norms and a transactional approach to foreign policy. This approach often put him at odds with traditional allies and international institutions, but it also resonated with his base of supporters who appreciated his willingness to challenge the status quo. The Greenland and Canada episodes, however, took this to a new level, raising serious questions about America's place in the world. The audacity of these proposals highlighted the unpredictable nature of Trump's presidency and left many wondering what other unconventional ideas he might pursue. As the world watched, the United States navigated a complex and often contentious landscape of international relations, with Trump's bold vision at the helm. Trump's motivations for wanting to acquire Greenland and parts of Canada were multifaceted, but a few key factors stood out. His interest wasn't just a fleeting fancy, it was rooted in a complex web of strategic, economic, and personal reasons. First, there was the issue of national security. In an era where global power dynamics were shifting rapidly, Trump saw Greenland as a critical asset. Trump had long viewed the Arctic as a region of growing strategic importance, particularly as climate change made it more accessible. The melting ice caps were opening new shipping routes and exposing previously unreachable resources. Greenland, with its proximity to both North America and Europe, was seen as a key outpost in this new Arctic frontier. Its strategic location could serve as a linchpin for military and economic activities in the region. Its vast coastline and airfields offered potential launch pads for military operations, while its location within the Arctic Circle provided early warning capabilities against potential adversaries. The ability to monitor and respond to threats from this vantage point was invaluable. Second, there was the allure of resources. The Arctic region, including Greenland, is believed to be rich in untapped natural resources. Greenland is believed to hold vast untapped reserves of oil, gas, and rare earth minerals, all of which were becoming increasingly valuable in the 21st century. These resources could potentially reduce America's dependence on foreign imports and boost its economic standing. For Trump, a businessman at heart, the economic potential of Greenland was undeniable. He saw an opportunity to capitalize on these resources, turning Greenland into a hub of economic activity that could benefit the United States. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, there was Trump's ego. His desire to make bold moves and leave a lasting legacy was well known. He had a penchant for grand gestures and a desire to leave his mark on the world. Acquiring Greenland would be a historic move, one that would cement his place in the annals of American history. What better way to do so than to expand America's territory? The idea of adding Greenland to the United States was not just about land, it was about legacy, influence, and power. The idea of acquiring Greenland and parts of Canada, however outlandish, likely appealed to his sense of ambition and his desire to be seen as a deal-maker extraordinaire. It was a bold vision, one that encapsulated his approach to leadership and his belief in America's manifest destiny. In the end, Trump's proposal to buy Greenland was a reflection of his broader worldview. It was a mix of strategic foresight, economic ambition, and personal ego, all rolled into one audacious plan. Whether or not it was feasible, it certainly captured the world's attention and sparked a conversation about the future of the Arctic and America's role in it. Greenland, the world's largest island, is a land of stark beauty and immense strategic importance. Covered in a vast ice sheet, it holds within its frozen depths a treasure trove of natural resources, including oil, gas, iron ore, uranium, and rare earth minerals. These resources, combined with its strategic location at the top of the world, have made Greenland a focal point of geopolitical interest in recent years. For the United States, Greenland represents both an opportunity and a potential vulnerability. On the one hand, access to Greenland's resources would be a boon for the American economy, significantly reducing dependence on foreign suppliers. Greenland's strategic location would also enhance America's military reach in the Arctic, a region of growing importance as climate change opens up new shipping routes and potential conflict zones. On the other hand, Greenland's proximity to North America also makes it a potential target for America's adversaries. Russia, in particular, has been increasing its military presence in the Arctic, raising concerns about a new Cold War unfolding in the high north. A hostile power with a foothold in Greenland would pose a direct threat to the United States, making it imperative for America to maintain its influence in the region. The Panama Canal, a man-made marvel of engineering, is a vital artery of global trade, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans through a 50-mile waterway. This engineering feat, completed in 1914, revolutionized maritime travel by significantly reducing the time and distance ships had to travel between the two oceans. Before the canal, ships had to navigate the treacherous waters of Cape Horn, at the southern tip of South America, a journey fraught with peril and delays. For over a century, the canal has facilitated the movement of goods, ships, and people, playing a crucial role in the global economy. It handles a significant portion of the world's maritime trade, with thousands of vessels passing through its locks each year. The canal's ability to accommodate large cargo ships has made it an indispensable route for international shipping, ensuring the smooth flow of goods from one part of the world to another. Its importance, however, has also made it a point of geopolitical contention, with various powers vying for influence over this strategic choke point. Throughout its history, the canal has been at the center of numerous diplomatic and military disputes. Control over the canal means control over a critical juncture in global trade, making it a highly coveted asset for any nation seeking to expand its influence on the world stage.
The United States has always seen the Panama Canal as a vital national interest, and we understand why. The canal's strategic location is crucial for the rapid deployment of naval forces, allowing the US Navy to project power across the globe efficiently. This capability is essential for maintaining America's military dominance and ensuring the security of its allies. It's crucial for their naval and economic strategies. The canal not only serves as a military asset, but also as a vital economic lifeline. American businesses rely on the canal for the timely delivery of goods, and any disruption to its operations could have far-reaching consequences for the US economy.
The United States, which played a pivotal role in the canal's construction and controlled it for much of the 20th century, has long viewed the Panama Canal as a vital national interest. The construction of the canal was a monumental undertaking, involving tens of thousands of workers and overcoming numerous engineering challenges. The successful completion of the canal stands as a testament to American ingenuity and determination. The canal's strategic location allows the U.S. Navy to quickly move its fleet between the Atlantic and Pacific, enhancing America's global naval dominance. This ability to rapidly redeploy naval assets is a key component of U.S. military strategy, enabling the country to respond swiftly to emerging threats and crises around the world. It also facilitates trade and economic activity, benefiting American businesses and consumers alike. The canal's efficient operation ensures that goods can be transported quickly and cost-effectively, reducing shipping times and costs. This, in turn, helps keep prices low for consumers and supports the competitiveness of American businesses in the global market. In recent years, China's growing economic and military might has raised concerns about its intentions in the region. Beijing's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative has seen significant investments in infrastructure projects around the world, including in Panama. These investments have sparked fears that China may be seeking to extend its influence over the canal and, by extension, global trade routes. Beijing has invested heavily in infrastructure projects in Panama, including ports and railways, fueling speculation about its desire to gain control over the canal. These projects have the potential to enhance Panama's connectivity and economic growth, but they also raise questions about the long-term implications for the canal's governance and security. While China has denied any such ambitions, its growing presence in Panama has nonetheless put the United States on edge, highlighting the canal's enduring strategic importance in the 21st century. The situation underscores the ongoing geopolitical competition between the US and China, with the Panama Canal remaining a critical focal point in this global power struggle. As the world continues to evolve, the canal's role in international trade and security will undoubtedly remain a topic of significant interest and concern.